Good morning, students. Welcome you all in this learning session. I hope all of you will be fit, fine, and healthy, and full of energy and positivity. If we want to be a master of any language, we need to get three skills. That is, reading skill, speaking skill, and writing skill. So today we are going to focus on one of the most important skills, that is reading skill. Dear students, first of all we will focus on the definition of reading skill. According to the definition, reading comprehension skill is the ability to read and process text, understand its meaning, and to integrate with what the reader already knows. Definition के according my dear students, रीडिंग स्किल वो स्किल होती है जो हमें किसी भी लैंग्वेज के टेक्स्ट को मीनिंग और अंडरस्टैंडिंग के साथ पढ़ने के योग्य बनाती है, और उस टेक्स्ट को पढ़ने पर जो भी नॉलेज हमको मिलता है उस नॉलेज को पहले के नॉलेज के साथ रिलेट करने के भी योग्य बनाती है. डियर स्टूडेंट्स, as far as it is very important for all of us to get a command on reading skill, and as a student of class 9th and 10th, reading section is also an important part of our question paper that consists of 20 marks out of 80 marks. और my dear students, रीडिंग सेक्शन इसलिए भी इम्पोर्टेंट होता है कि ये हमारे कॉन्फिडेंस को डिसाइड करता है, क्योंकि ये क्वेश्चन पेपर का पहला ही पार्ट होता है, और अगर हम इसमें अच्छा परफॉर्म करते हैं तो हमारा कॉन्फिडेंस ऑटोमेटिकली जो है वो बूस्ट होता है. और अगर हमारा परफॉर्मेंस अनफॉर्चुनेटली इस सेक्शन में अप टू द एक्सपेक्टेशन नहीं होता तो हमारा कॉन्फिडेंस डिप करेगा और जिसका इफेक्ट पूरे पेपर में पड़ेगा. सो इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर ऑल ऑफ अस टू गेट फुल कमांड on this section. With this purpose, we are going to discuss on some of the strategies that will be helpful for all of us to get maximum marks. That means 20 out of 20. The first strategy that we should follow is to eliminate the words and phrases. My dear students, as a teacher, I often get complaint from my students that they fail to understand the unseen passage, or they often complain, sir, unseen passage was very difficult. ऐसा इसलिए होता है, there is no need to understand each and every word of the passage. There is a need for all of us to understand and identify the unnecessary words and phrases. In other words, we need to identify the key words or main words. You need to understand that you don't need to understand each and every word of the comprehension. At the same time, you should find the summary of it. Both these points may appear contradictory, but the crucial thing is that you need to eliminate the words, phrases, sentences from the reading comprehension that are not useful and need to focus on keywords. And second thing, to improve reading comprehension, first you need to find your strength. The traditional approach to solve a passage is to read the passage first and then go to the questions and solve them. But some students don't feel comfortable with this method because they don't know which keywords to remember while going through the comprehension, or they may have to read the comprehension again and again after reading the questions. This leads to the problem of time management. To solve this problem, you can choose the bottom-up approach. That means read the questions first so that you have an idea what to look for in the comprehension. But ultimately, you are the better judge of which approach is the best. So practice several reading comprehensions in both different approaches and find out which method suits to you. Third strategy is to improve your vocabulary. Why you need to improve your vocabulary? Vocabulary means meaning of words. If you don't have a good vocabulary, you have to stop at every new word in the reading comprehension and be puzzled. What does it mean? So when you don't know the meaning of a word, it becomes very difficult to you to understand the summary of the comprehension. Having a good vocabulary makes you understand the reading comprehension much easier. Here a question arises, how to improve your vocabulary? First, start reading in English anything, newspapers, stories, comics, textbooks, anything that keeps you immersed in English, anything that keeps you busy in English. New words gradually sink into your subconscious mind and become familiar. And second thing, keep a notebook. Note down the new words you learned today and revise them periodically. And fourth thing is to use a pen while reading. My dear students, don't read the reading comprehension like a movie novel. While going through the passage, your three body organs should act in collaboration, means eye, hand and brain. Make a habit of finding valuable keywords quickly and underline those keywords with a pen. So if you have to read the comprehension again, you can go only through keywords and not through all the junk. Dear students, next thing is, usually reading comprehensions are taken from scientific essays or well-known fiction. Often the sentences are complex to understand. If you are not aware of this fact, you might be puzzled by those questions. This problem should be solved through improving your vocabulary, reading and solving comprehensions as many as possible, and you should try to solve passages from different fields of knowledge like science, arts, literature, politics, economics, etc. Next thing is to maintain your focus. It is not unusual for any person to wander somewhere while reading something uninteresting. So when you find the comprehension dull, difficult and uninteresting, your eyes run through the sentences but your mind wanders somewhere else. The result, you complete reading but you grasp nothing. This problem should be solved through focusing on the content and don't let your mind go away from the content. Dear students, next thing is to improve your reading speed. Don't move your lips while reading. It slows you down. Maintaining your reading speed. Here you should be careful about your time management. Next thing is, often students feel they are not efficient in solving reading comprehension because of three factors. First, vocabulary in the comprehension. Second, difficulty in understanding the meaning of the questions. Third, time factor. Dear students, जब आप प्रैक्टिस करते रहोगे तो ये प्रॉब्लम धीरे धीरे मिनिमाइज होती रहेंगी और एक स्टेज पर जाके ये सारी प्रॉब्लम आपकी सॉल्व हो जाए. नेक्स्ट, you should try to solve previous question papers. By solving the previous question papers, you can understand and identify what kind of questions are appearing in the examinations, so that you will be mentally prepared for those kind of questions. Next thing, which is very important, my dear students, is you should not draw an outside knowledge. Don't make conclusions which are not in the comprehension. Though you are well aware of the topic mentioned in the passage, you should not bring your own knowledge into the answers. Just stick to the information that is given in the comprehension. Next, you should try to overcome panic. While focusing on the passage, if you stare at the letters for a long time, your eyes feel uncomfortable. So often close your eyes for a while, take a deep breath and start again. Don't get panicked by the difficulty of the questions. Be prepared for them. Next, you should never lose your confidence. My dear students, by looking at the comprehension, don't let any thought of discouragement enter in your mind. Don't feel depressed. Always follow some tactics to motivate yourself. Next thing, learn what works best for you. Whatever strategies mentioned here are not hard and fast rules. They are flexible, my dear students. If you feel they don't work for you, then you can alter them to suit your needs. Following the above mentioned reading comprehension tips certainly brings you good marks in your academic test. Now, my dear students, I hope all of you would have understood the content properly and enjoyed the session. I also wish to meet with all of you very soon with the next module, next session. Till then, take care of you and thanks to all of you, my dear students. Thank you.